What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So guys, I really want to have a discussion about brother Shannon Sharpe. Now, Shannon Sharpe has been doing his things on Club Shay Shay, making an enormous amount of money, and now he has, I believe, a alcohol brand that he's selling, so he's getting to the bag. But, you know, a lot of people are gonna have a problem with how Shay Shay hops out of the SUV in this clip. Okay, he was on his way to a store that was selling his new liquor, and the liquor was getting sold out. It had people there in line. But guys, check this out. Check out how the brother comes out of this limousine and how he looks.
Here's the final stop of the day. Total wines. See the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. Because this one we signed up for.
We appreciate that.
Oh, she came oh, no, you dare.
All right, so you guys saw that, right? Here's what I want to discuss, because Shannon Sharpe, whenever, you know, he talks about things like this, he always liked to say that somebody is a hater, somebody is hating, okay? That's his argument, that somebody is hating on him because he's black, he's successful. This is what we do. In fact, let me see if I can find a clip with that, and then I'm gonna come back.
He also told me when I got outside, and Jordan can attest to this, he said, they're gonna come. He said, they're gonna come. He said, because the people that I talked about, they have supporters and they're going to come for you. I just want you to know. He says, I want you to be prepared. And he said, it's going to some of them going to be people that you thought you were cool with, but you thought they were cool with you, but they're cooler with the people that I said what I said about. So just be careful. What I'm starting to see is that in our community, anytime a black starts to get money, he had to have sold out the community to get it. Now, I want somebody in the chat, and I want somebody to tell me how I sold out the community. Second of all, another time, anytime, a lot of times, not all, a black start to become a little successful, start to make a little paper, the first thing we say, oh, that's gay. Because they were, and like what they try to do is call into question, because you know in our community, even though they say somebody might say it, it's still kind of frowned upon.
Now, here's what I want to say, bro. And I don't necessarily believe that Shannon Sharpe is gay, but I will say this, and this is very much important to me. Shannon, this doesn't have anything to do with folks hating on you. I honestly believe that people are making what I feel is their own observation that isn't based on anything. It's not about hatred, because I don't know if he walks bow-legged, but people are coming out and saying that the brother is walking like Miss Netta. All right? That builds on rumors even that Tasha K put out about him when he had that gay stylist that he was coming out with all the time, right? For those of you who don't, have forgotten, let's check it out.
Real quick. So we're gonna Shannon Sharpe, all right? Now, the gentleman beside Shannon, okay, there's been a lot of talk around Shannon's preference. That's what we're gonna use, okay? Because he's not, let's be honest, he's not married to anybody, he's not dating anybody, like a woman, so it's not like he's down low or anything right now, but he has dated women in the past that he's, that have claimed that they've dated him, and there's always been talk around, his preference as far as, does he prefer men or women? All right. And so I noticed that over the last few years, people have been really, really coming hard for him. And he's really been responding to a lot of the allegations that have surrounded his preference, okay?
Why are you...
Because people are trying to understand, like, you're 54 years old, you've never been married, you don't have a woman that you claim, someone that advises you, but you surround yourself heavy and travel heavy with men who date other men, okay? And so, and listen, like I said, whatever he decides to do, that's okay with me, right? But it's who he's doing it with is the problem.
So that stylist there, all right? And we're talking about this particular stylist. They have said like, hey, he was with this guy, and then just some of the mannerisms. Corey Holcomb's joked about it. A lot of folks have joked about it. I mean, Shannon, bro, you brother, you gotta just you gotta watch how you're coming out of these vehicles, brother. I'm trying to believe you, brother. I believe that you're not, that way, but, man, I just think that what someone would think is, hey, this does look like somebody who, it does look like this is a behavior of somebody who is maybe that way. And I think people are just, piling in their evidence. Comedians, I think they're just seeing what they're seeing. And Shannon Sharpe is trying to say this is because folks is hating on you in the black community. And I don't think that's it, man. I think, Brother Shannon, you need to be very mindful of how you come out in the public. The sort of makeup you wear. I feel like if you're going to post something on social media, you had on those green tights. And if you're very upset about how people look at you and how they view you, hey man, you got to really look at, how you're presenting yourself in front of folks in the world. You just going to have to, because, some of your mannerisms, it could be confused that you are in fact what you're saying that you're not. And this didn't really help the case, in my honest opinion. Although I'm on your side, I'm just trying to tell you, brother, what I think the other folks are saying. I never deal with him. When I criticize Shannon Sharpe, I never criticize his sexuality. I never deal with that. That's something I don't deal with. But I will say, hey man, these people are looking at your mannerisms and comparing it to, Miss Netta. And yeah, man, it could be, it's easy to get confused, bro. I'm trying to tell you that could be out there. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Sharpe Jackson back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate for you. Just heard the bell. We're out.